Hey everyone, in this video I want to revisit some of the legendary Clone Wars sets from the past that are ready for a remake. Lately, LEGO has been delving into the Clone Wars with some renewed enthusiasm, so hopefully there's a chance we'll be able to see some of these beloved classics make a return. The first set I have on this list is the 75406 Coruscant Police Gunship. It cost $50 back when it was released in 2014, and it comes with 481 pieces and 4 minifigures. Today, this set is worth around $300 sealed in box. With the Ahsoka show going on right now, I believe it's a great time to bring this set back. The gunship appears in a pivotal arc in the Clone Wars when Ahsoka is framed for the bombing on the Jedi Temple. This would lead to her leaving the Jedi Order, which is a huge part for her character. Beyond that though, the set itself is already pretty great looking, but it could use some touch up as LEGO Star Wars has gotten so much more detailed since 2014. Overall though, I do believe the build stands well for its age, so they won't have to change that much on it. The characters included in this set are perfect as well: Anakin, Ahsoka, and 2 Coruscant Guard troops. Being able to get a new version of the Clone Wars Anakin and Ahsoka would be great, and I would love to see how LEGO tackles that. As far as the clones go, they are already making shock troopers right now for the Coruscant Guard gunship, so they could very easily just throw them in here too. Adjusted for inflation, this set's remake should be around $65, but I could probably see LEGO hiking this price up to around $70. The next set I have on my list is the 7748 Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. This set released in 2009 and retailed for $25. Today, this will cost you a little over 100 sealed in box though. This set had 216 pieces and comes with 4 minifigures. The minifigures in this set were nothing to write home about, but still nice, especially the inclusion of the clones with jetpacks. This set came with a fun play feature of a small little build that would let you catapult your jet troopers in the air. If we were to get this set today, it'd be a nice small set to get a separatist vehicle in, as we barely get any now. The Phase 1 clones would be nice to get too, as LEGO kind of forgets about the Phase 1 troops in favor of Phase 2. The inflation price would be a little under $31, so what I could see them doing is adding a clone commander and bumping it up to $35. That I think would be a very fair price and a nice way to build up your Republic and Separatist forces at the same time. Another set I think is very deserving of a remake is the 7674 V19 Torrent. Released in 2008, this set would set you back $55, whereas today it costs around $350. This set had 471 pieces and 1 minifigure. That right there is what I consider the biggest downside to this set though. If they were to remake this, I feel they would have to include more than 1 minifigure. Other than that, the ship itself is really fun and is built decently well for the time. However, I would love to see how the LEGO designers would tackle the features of the ship today. The ship had a lot of great play features and was iconic for the early seasons of the Clone Wars. It is one of my top sets I would love to see make a comeback. Adjusted for inflation, this set would cost around $80, which is a pretty steep price for a one-man fighter. I could see LEGO dropping the price to like $70 and still making a nice model while not downsizing it too much. For the minifigures, I would just include a clone pilot and maybe just throw in a regular Phase 1 clone too to help the value a little bit. My fourth set, I believe, that needs a remake is the 8086 Tri-Droid. This set was released back in 2010 and was listed at $25. Today, this set brand new would cost you about 4 times that. This set came with 268 pieces and 3 minifigures. The 3 figures are 2 rocket droids and 1 rocket droid commander, which it'd be nice to see these guys because new battle droid variations are always fun. The build for this set was pretty solid too, so for a remake they would just need to do a little bit of updating. Adjusted for inflation, this set would be about $31, and while I think this could work fine as a standalone set, I think it would also work good as a 2-in-1. Recently, LEGO has been doing a lot of these versus sets for Star Wars ships, and I think it could work really well for the Tri-Droid too. I think if they did that, including Anakin Starfighter would be a good pick. Honestly though, LEGO could do whatever. I kinda just want to see this ship again, as the Tri-Droid has such a nice design. The final set I have in this video is the 7751 Ahsoka's Jedi Starfighter vs. Vulture Droid. This set was originally released in 2009 for $40, and today a sealed version of this set would cost you about $250. This set had 291 pieces and 4 minifigures. That's if you include the 2 Buzz droids. The other 2 are the Clone Wars Ahsoka and her droid R7A7. I think a remake of this set would be great, as LEGO has really enjoyed making the Versus sets, and it includes Ahsoka, who's extremely relevant right now. I think this set could be a great remake for LEGO, with the 2 ships and minifigures that we haven't seen in forever, it feels like. Inflation has this set at about $60, and I think that could be a good price, but if LEGO wanted to bump it up a little to make that Vulture droid better, I would not be opposed to it at all. The original build for the Vulture droid in this set is a little weak, especially compared to Ahsoka's Starfighter. Ahsoka's Starfire I think was great, although the only part that needed a little help maybe was the back fin behind the cockpit. I really don't like how they used to make that shape in the old Jedi Starfighters. As far as the minifigures go, the current lineup is fine, but I do think at least one more real minifigure is needed, as most people don't really see the Buzz droids as minifigures. Wrapping up this video and looking at all the sets, it really blows me away how many of these sets still hold up so well. Most of these sets on this list just need some minimal updating. The only exception I see on this list is the mechanism for landing on the V19. Not that it was bad before, but I just think they could do it so much better now. Anyway, now I want to hear your guys' thoughts on what sets LEGO needs to remake from the Clone Wars. There are plenty that also need remade that I didn't put in this list, so make sure to mention those ones down below. I'll catch you guys later.